Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, and if you're not new, thank you guys so much for coming back. I really appreciate your support. Today I'm going to be talking about scents that are perfect for Valentine's Day, whether that is you wearing them or if you're looking to gift them. And I have a couple like actual perfumes and a couple body sprays for like more budget friendly options. So I'm going to start with the one that when I got this and when I sampled it actually, right away, for some reason, it reminded me of Valentine's Day. And this is by Montblanc. First of all, like the packaging says it all. This ombre, this will drive me nuts. I don't like the packaging. It is what it is. But it has like this ombre from like pink to red. And if that doesn't scream Valentine's Day, then I don't know what does. This is called Sweet Flowers. This one actually is not talked about that much. I just sprayed the box. Okay, so it's called Sweet Flowers, but I had to look up the notes because I don't really get much flowers. I don't really get much flowers in this, if I'm going to be quite honest with you. Ooh, this opens up. I always get a fluff every time. I think it's because of this fluffy blanket, but this opens up so sweet. So you do have to like sweet scents, but I feel like for Valentine's Day, I mean, it just goes with the territory. I don't know. This opens up and it almost smells like chocolate. Think like a dark chocolate, and it kind of smells fruity. So it reminds me of, think like chocolate covered strawberries, that kind of family. Because I almost get like fruity like berries and like a dark chocolate. It's not overly milky, so that's why I'm saying a dark chocolate, but it's also not bitter. So maybe like a semi-sweet chocolate if you want to be very exact. But yeah, I definitely get like a gourmand kind of sweet candy kind of thing. And then, oh, let me look up the notes because it was called Sweet Flowers, so I literally looked up the notes. It has cotton candy, white peach, ginger, pepper, bergamot, patchouli, tuberose, jasmine sambac, violet, Madagascar vanilla, sandalwood, white musk, oat moss, and cedar. I don't get really any of the floral notes, and I think I might get a tiny bit of ginger, but I don't get pepper because pepper sometimes throws me off. This is not spicy, and on my skin, this is not floral. I will say when it dries down, you do get the vanilla, but you get a little bit of like a slight powderiness, not baby powder, but like it dries slightly powdery. But in that opening, I feel like it says cotton candy, and I feel like that's what you get. You get like a candy, but it doesn't smell like spun sugar, like burnt sugar. To me, it smells like, I don't know, chocolate covered strawberries. I think in the mid, actually now, I get a tiny bit of like a floral note. But considering the name is called Sweet Flowers, I thought there would be a lot more floral, and I really don't get it. The floral is like way in the background. I mostly get like a very sweet kind of candy-like gourmand scent. And then as it dries down, it gets slightly powdery, but it lasts a very long time. As you know, with Montblanc fragrances, well, all of the ones I've tried, they last a long time. So longevity, projection, all of that, it will last you. That's not a problem at all. So that's the first one. And that just smells like straight up Valentine's Day, because I don't know why it really reminds me of like chocolate covered strawberries. So there's that. That smells delicious. A lot of these are gourmand only because when I think Valentine's Day, that's just what my mind goes to, because I want to be the dessert at the end of the night. So next up, this is Azzaro Wanted Girl. This, so I got this. I do wear it a lot in the summer, but I kept it out because I tend to wear it like year round. This is, so you get a little bit of like a kick because you get ginger. But then there's dulce de leche in here, which is like, think of like a creamy, like you can pull the caramel. The caramel isn't like a hard caramel. It's like a chewy, like pullable caramel, okay? That's what I think of. And that ginger gives it like this, a delicious kind of spiciness, but not spicy peppery, like this invigorating spiciness. You know, ginger. I love it. And you get a little bit of a floral note in there, but again, in this one, the floral is like way in the back, basically. I get like a ginger, sticky, sweet caramel, a little bit of like a spiciness to it. It smells so, so, so good. So good, but still feminine. The floral in this makes it feminine, not just, it's not like a super straight up sickly gourmand. It smells very delicious. It obviously does lean towards gourmand, but I feel like the floral note in this and the ginger balances it out, and that caramel dulce de leche is like a chewy caramel. I love this. And then next up we have Givenchy L'Entrée. So this is the original L'Entrée Eau de Parfum. If you have the intense one, I think that would be amazing for Valentine's Day too. I've been lusting for that, so I think I'm gonna be picking up the black bottle. But this is very good too. If you are going on like a date night, you're getting dressed up like somewhat fancy and going on a date, I feel like this would be perfect for Valentine's Day. This, I should have brought a piece of paper to spray all of these. Oh, this one is, I feel like it's amazing, but it's slightly complicated because this one has this kind of spiciness in the opening, but then you get like this bubblegummy tuberose, which gives it like, it's feminine because of the tuberose, but it's sweet because it's like a bubblegummy tuberose. And then you get like a creaminess from a vanilla. So it has like everything, like every box that you would want to check, because I like something that has a little bit of spiciness, it has a little bit of darkness to it, but it's still super feminine because of that tuberose. It's sweet because it's bubblegummy. And this projects and it lasts. So if you're going out, there's something in this though, with all of that said, it has a little bit of like a classiness to it, a little bit of like a sophistication. And so I feel like if you're going out somewhere and dressing up, I feel like I wear this more so when I'm dressing up. That's why I'm saying that. If you're going on a date night and you're dressing up a little bit, I feel like this would be perfect. It smells amazing. I get complimented every time I wear this, and it will last you the whole night. It's beautiful. Okay, my camera died, so if anything changed, I'm sorry. But last but not least, I'm going to talk about two body mists. So these are more affordable, whether it's for you to wear or for gifting. And I forgot to say, but I will leave my other like Valentine's Day fragrance videos down below because I didn't want to repeat anything, so I didn't repeat any of those, but I still love them. I will leave them down below, or you can check out my channel for my other like sexy date night fragrance suggestions. But first up, I'm going to talk about, this is by Victoria's Secret, and it is the Cherry Elixir. This is what it looks like. I don't know if this is still in store, but I believe it's still online. My store did have it, but I don't know if it's in every store still. I got this either just before Christmas or just after Christmas. I can't remember, but basically, something about cherry I find so sexual. I don't know why, but I love cherry in fragrances. I'm attracted to it, and it's just delicious. So this one basically smells like a creamy cherry fragrance. It is pretty linear. It's a body mist. It's pretty linear, but delicious nonetheless. It has like, it's not like a super dark cherry, but it is like a creamy, delicious cherry. Very sexy, very edible, but pretty simple. But with that said, even though it's simple, I feel like it's very likable. But yeah, those are all of my suggestions for Valentine's Day scents. I try to keep my list shorter so that they are not as overwhelming for you and for me. I just prefer it that way, and in one of my last videos I said that, and I got really good feedback of people agreeing with me, because sometimes I just find, honestly, like the really long lists are overwhelming, both for like a viewer and for me. So that's why I try to do like a top 5, top 10 max. And like I said, I have done a couple other videos like this previous years, but I didn't want to repeat those, but I still have some that I love and adore. All of the ones I've talked about, actually. So I will leave those down below. If you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Instagram. It's always linked down below. And I will see you guys in the next one.